And the visitors making an immediate impression with their entrance earlier on. A very stylish group indeed. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And for that game against the Thunder, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but they're trying to build a winning franchise again. And their all-star Devin Booker said, "You want to see the city at a high level, that energy and aura. I've always said since I've been in Phoenix that I know the fans are there. We've got the support behind us. We just have to go and perform." Kevin, back to you.
Well, they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. And now the Lakers starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Green. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Ayton in at the five, down low. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Rubio against Rondo. Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. Great D that time from Rondo. And here's Los Angeles, and going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a season sweep for them last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
Now here's Oubre following the miss by Anthony Davis.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Oubre, LeBron with the block.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017 and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
Now here's Oubre. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Rubio misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
James with the bucket.
That, guys, it seems like every drive of LeBron's involves contact, doesn't it? He's like a magnet for bodies out there.
And the basket by Rubio.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Ayton. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
McGee with the block.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Los Angeles. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Back to Rubio. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Rubio's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Rubio, the pass to Baines. Back to Rubio. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Caldwell Pope outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Here's Booker. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Caldwell Pope outside. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. LeBron dishes to Howard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Now, here's Kuzma. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Payne's shot is good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's LeBron. Morris trying to free himself up. Howard can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Booker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lakers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Caldwell Pope outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Now here's Payne, covered by LeBron. Payne kicks to Booker. Back to Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. Just 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. Shot, high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Diallo out there with Kaminsky. And it's Payne in at the point guard. Rubio against Caldwell Pope. Rubio, the pass to Diallo. And here is Johnson. Feeds to Kaminsky. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with high-level defensive intelligence, Davis times his steals perfectly.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma finds Caldwell Pope. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Rubio against Caldwell Pope. Back to Kaminsky. Over Davis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 7. Kuzma passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Aaron Baines comes in for Shaq Diallo. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Johnson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. And finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rondo against Rubio. Floats one, and Davis sends it back.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Caldwell Pope finds Morris. Shoots over Baines. Misses off the left iron.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And the Lakers call time here. The Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Devin Booker is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Morris with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Rubio. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Lakers leading by 11, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Rondo. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract. Coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
First free throw is good.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Rondo. Howard comes in for Morris, and it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. And both free throws good for LeBron. Suns trail by 11. Rubio the pass to Booker. Now here's Baines. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Rubio with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Rubio's got 7.
I tell you, the jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's McGee. Outside, Green. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Nets.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for James.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Rubio looking around. A floater. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 11 points in the basket from Booker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Kuzma. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
LeBron against Rubio. It's stolen by Green, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Green with the ball. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Booker against Green. Takes the 13-footer. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Green, the pass to McGee. Over Ayton. Again, Los Angeles.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
Well, this is Devin Booker's specialty, consistent at finding all kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 11. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 32 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I know it's his 17th year, but this is LeBron at his best. He's consistent. high-energy play, making the presence felt on offense, all while setting a strong example for his teammates.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
They're being far less aggressive than they ought to be. The free throw differential is huge right now. It's threatening to determine the outcome of the game. So they have to get into the lane and challenge defenders to make them try to stop you.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Green is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's James in at the 3.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Davis drives in and finished off by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Rubio. He's got 7. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Pass to Baines. Here's Oubre. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rubio missing again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA.
Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. We do this for the city, you. What? The whole city.
So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Aaron Baines, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. Davis kicks to Green. Pope loose and taken away by Johnson. Caldwell Pope against Oubre. Now here's Kaminsky. He's covered closely. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The drive by Green. That one goes in. Green's got 5 points so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky dishes to Oubre. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good, Oubre. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McGee finds Caldwell Pope. Pass to Green. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And they double up Davis. 2 on the clock. Tries again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Rondo passes to McGee, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The pass to Rondo. Here is Davis. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Booker. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a two-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
So for the Suns, Diallo comes in for Payne. And it's Bridges in for Oubre. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Danny Green. Here's Booker. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Howard. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kaminsky. The fader. He can't hit that time.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Rondo. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He gets it in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Caldwell Pope finds Howard. Over Kaminsky. Howard's shot is good.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Bridges against Kuzma. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Rejected by Booker. Johnson surveying the floor. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, terrific plays right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Kaminsky. Aaron Baines comes in for Shaq Diallo. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Johnson. And then for the Lakers, Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Booker outside. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
And James gets it to go.
Timeout.
And the Lakers lead by 16.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And Rubio kicks to Bridges. Ayton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
Booker against Green, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
LeBron passes to Davis. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Bridges. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Green against Booker. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Ayton. Baines trying to get open. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Lakers leading by 14. Green finds Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron passes to Rondo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ayton against McGee. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Rondo with the steal. 2 points, that one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Los Angeles leading by 17. The drive by Rondo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
First one falls for him. And Rondo drops them both.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Booker the pass to Rubio. Baines inside. He's guarded by Davis.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Free throw good. Baines. And so he hits both. Rondo with it. LeBron James on the wing. And James throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rondo against Rubio. Booker outside. And the shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Passes it to Ayton. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Down low, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Suns trail by 21. The shot by Carter, nobody around, but he stays with it. To the inside, drops in the layup for 2.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Here's Bradley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you have to admire the way Bradley is controlling his body. In that instance, welcomes the contact with open arms.
That free throw good from Bradley. Cook, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And so Bradley nails both of them.
How about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, It's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Howard, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Okobo. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Bradley. Misses the layup. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is